News continues here on RT. Argentina has told the British Prime Minister to rein in his colonial ambitions and concentrate on his country's internal problems. The hardline response follows a warning from David Cameron that the UK would fight to keep control of the Falkland Islands. The two nations fought a war over the territory in 1982. RT Sarah Firth has more.
He was asked this question in an interview, whether Britain would fight to keep the Falkland Islands, and Prime Minister David Cameron saying, of course we would. So he made his position there extremely clear. If an attempt were made by Argentina to retake the Falkland Islands, that military troops would be deployed by Britain. So absolutely very clear on that, very strong rhetoric coming from the Prime Minister over that issue. This comes on the back of Argentina's president remaking these accusations that the Falkland Islands were stolen from Argentina by Britain. I think she called it 19th century colonialism. And I think some concern from people here today that, you know, this was something that was very much focused on in the course of the interview. This was some of the strongest statements, but of course perhaps overshadowing a little bit some of the other very important issues that are happening on a national level at the moment here in the country. We've got the cuts to child benefits coming in this week. Sorry, it's Tuesday that will go through the House of Commons. So some very important issues here at home at the moment. Of course, a lot of people say we're talking about fighting a war again somewhere else when actually we're still fighting our own battles here in the country at the moment. It's been nearly 30 years since we saw the end of the Falklands War. It definitely has very strong resonance with people here in Britain, but we've seen this argument kick off again. As I said, we've had very strong comments from the president in Argentina. It's also, of course, come into a much more recent argument again because it's been discovered that there are large oil reserves. Of course, I think that's really going to play a big part in seeing this contest over the islands between Britain and Argentina really heating up again. It doesn't look like it's going away.
As David Cameron loses popularity at home, some analysts say the renewed debate over the Falkland Islands could be used to distract attention from issues the government is failing to address.
For David Cameron, it's a great issue that it's come up again because the economy here is in dire straits in Britain. Austerity is really biting. People are very unhappy with what he's doing. And so I think that David Cameron is very much hoping that bringing this Falklands issue back will sort of bring back the memories of 1982 and deflect people's attentions here from the very unpopular things that he's doing at home. For this issue to come up now is very timely because the government is well down in the opinion polls. The government is really unpopular. I can't recall a government becoming so unpopular so quickly. And so I think that he will want to keep this in the news headlines. This is why he's reacted in such a sort of strong way.